Obviously, she knew as well as he did. For an ex-firefighter, it wasn't simply a question of how hard the work was. The isolation he'd felt in the last 5 days and 4.5 nights had bordered on suffocating. He'd been reduced to tears twice, and not without a fight. At best, he felt exposed, perched atop a crow's nest amongst an unending blackness, with barely a thing between him and the uncaring elements. At worst, he felt completely alone. He looked at the dark patch of floorboards in the far corner of the room where old Duke had apparently lain for 3 days before someone found him, according to the tactless manager Mark Gregson. The chill got colder again. The cabin held both shortwave and emergency long-range radios for communication, but Dustin wished he knew of a music channel or two. The same three chords of Dina Schecht's You Want Me still echoed around his skull. It must have been playing in the truck when he arrived. A gentle rain pattered against the thin window frames. Good, he thought. He could afford to direct his attention elsewhere for a while. On a dry night, he would make a round and check for fires every 30 minutes out on the balcony, but when it rained, it was every hour, and he could simply peer out from inside using his binoculars. He did have to turn the lights off for that, though, which got pretty spooky after a while. The kettle steamed as he poured slowly over the tea bag. A crackle came from the shortwave, followed by an exaggerated sigh and Selina's voice saying, "Well, looks like I'm done for the night." "I'm not complaining," he replied, grinning smugly at the increasing rainfall. "Course not. Means you get to do jack shit." He liked it when she gave him guff. "Hey, a fire could still catch. I just like how the rain sounds." "Yeah, fair enough. I just lit the stove and it sounds pretty nice under the canopy too." Selina was a something-ologist, according to Dustin. Parasites, he finally remembered what she was studying. He'd allowed her to explain no further than that at the time. The idea of any parasite made him feel sick.